Okay, video 1, this is to help you with this first question that you were given on your Nazi Germany paper. It was the inference question. It is probably the easiest 3 mark you can possibly come across. You were presented with this photograph here. You were then asked this question. What can you learn from source A about Nazi methods of propaganda? Now take another look at the source that you were given. What are the clues as to the methods of propaganda used by the Nazi Party? Always start off on an inference question by looking for the details, looking for the specific things that you can pick up, that you can quote, or you can describe very specifically. For example, in this you have got the Nazi swastikas, you have got the very military and ordered nature that you can see going on. Now what you always want to be doing on an inference question is first of all telling me what you see, or telling the examiner what you see. Then when you've told them what you see, you link that into the actual question and tell them what it is you have learnt about that. It is just that simple. Now let's have a look at an example of something that you have produced. This is an example that certainly does warrant a 4 out of 4. We can learn several things from source A about Nazi methods of propaganda. In the photograph, we can see that the rally was a huge event and that the Nazis took the opportunity to express their beliefs and show citizens how prepared they were. It tells us, and it goes on. This is an excellent answer. It definitely meets the top criteria of the mark scheme. However, this candidate has spent far too much time writing around the question when actually you can get top marks, 4 out of 4, with a relatively brief answer of maybe 2, 3 or maybe 4 sentences max. Start off just as this structure is showing you by saying what exactly you can see in the source. For example, in the source available here, we see the use of the swastika, and we see you see uniformed military looking men at the bottom holding the flags in a very organised way. You develop that observation and tell me, what do you learn about the topic you've been asked about? So what does that tell you about Nazi methods of propaganda? Why have they got large swastikas? Why have they got men in military uniform holding large swastikas? It is to create a sense of power. So you just say, this shows that. They used the symbols such as the swastika. They used men in military uniform to create a large sense of power around the party. That would give you 2 sentences that, in my opinion, would get you 4 out of 4 on this question. Enough done.